Good morning, you guys. And first things first, I have hung some things and I'm planning on getting like some string lights to go underneath. I think it'll look so pretty, but that is not why I'm here with you right now. I'm so frustrated, you guys. Okay, you remember the story I told you guys about the interview that they asked me a bunch of IT questions? Well, I was recommended to apply again to like the same company. It's like an overarching company and then there's companies underneath it. So I applied for like a different one of the companies that are on the underneath company. I don't know how to explain that, but you know what I'm talking about. Like there's like 6 companies that this one big company runs. And so I was told to apply for one of the other smaller companies. And so I applied. It was basically the same role, just for one of the other companies. And I had it today. Like it was supposed to be today, right? I knew I'm gonna get this job. At this point, like I know the questions, I know the answers, like I have it all written out. I'm ready to sell myself. I'm pumped. Even though, like, I try not to get myself too pumped because, like, before what happened last time, obviously. But this time, I just knew I was going to get the job, and unfortunately, you can't get a job that they don't want to hire you for, like, period. End of story. Literally 7 minutes before they were supposed to call me, before the lady was supposed to call me, I get a notification. I'll like blank out the things that I don't want to tell you guys about the company because I don't want you to like know the company. But at the same time, I get this saying your interview is scheduled for tomorrow in bold caps. And I'm just sitting there like, I literally am supposed to interview. I saw it 5 minutes before, 3 minutes before. And I'm like, so you're not calling me today? Like, or you are, I don't know. So I was still prepared for the girl to call me today. I went in, I looked to make sure that I was right on my interview date. And it said it was for today, not scheduled for tomorrow. And so I was just frustrated. I was like, they're probably gonna call me tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna answer because it also is now a night shift that I didn't realize it was originally. But I still was kind of like, I'm probably still going to do it because I need money. And also I don't know if Dominic's schedule is going to be changing to nights. So I was like, it's worth it. I can still get some money and like work at nighttime. It is what it is. But in the end, she ended up calling me an hour later, less than an hour later. It was like 45 minutes later at 11:30 instead of 10:45. Not only did she call me, but I'm on the phone venting to my mom, right? The call doesn't even come through. Like it literally shows up. I'll put a screenshot on my thing as no caller ID and it goes straight to voicemail like it was a missed call, which happens. And it happened on my first time too, but the lady called me a second time because like it probably happens all the time. So she called me the one time and she left me a voicemail and said, I'm gonna call you again. And she called me again and I was able to answer. This lady didn't do that. She left a voicemail and said, I see you're unavailable for this time, basically. And I was just like, I'm available, and it's almost an hour later, like, which is fine. I still was available, and I absolutely would have answered because, I mean, I would have rather taken the call today than tomorrow. But she sends me that. I get, like, a bunch of stuff on, through email saying you can reschedule your interview, and they tell me like how to reschedule my interview. I click on the link, there's no availability to reschedule the interview, and I am frustrated. I'm so mad right now, to be honest with you, just because I just don't understand. I don't understand why is it happening this way with this company? And so, anyway, then she follows up in an email and she says this. She says, I was trying to call you. I tried to get a hold of you for our scheduled interview at 9:45. It is 11:45 right now, mind you. And our scheduled interview was actually for 10:45, in which she sent me an email that said it was scheduled for tomorrow for 10:45, like 5 minutes before. And now she's saying that she tried to call me for our scheduled 9:45 interview. And I'm just like, and she's like, and it went straight to voicemail, which it did, but nothing on my part, unless it's just because it's like a spam call or because it's a telemarketer. But I don't know how to turn that off on an iPhone. And I tried and I couldn't figure it out. So it is what it is. I can't even reschedule the interview at this point because it says no time slots available. I'm frustrated. I feel like I've wasted my time with them, but it is what it is. And it's done. I just wanted to let you guys know that happened because I'm just like, You have to actually be kidding me. I thought it couldn't get worse than the last time. And like, I literally have all my notes on the screen. Like, I was ready. I was ready to tell them the difference between an Ethernet cord and the Wi-Fi. I was ready to tell them how to switch between 2 monitors. Like, I had everything prepared this time. I was gonna get the job, obviously. But it is what it is. One bad interview, it leads to another good one. One door open is another one closed, or something like, no, one door closed is another one open. Something along those lines. I just, like, can you tell? I feel like my face is beet red right now because I actually am so frustrated. I don't understand, like, if I was somebody that was, you know, like, had to go to work and, like, you know, scheduled this interview based on my work schedule, or, like, came out to my car to take the interview, and then they didn't show, and then sent me this whole hubbub situation, I would be so upset. And I'm upset even who I am. But it is what it is, and that's the market, I suppose you could say. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to update you on that. I am really loving what I have going on here. Let's see if I can show you guys better. Like, pretty. I'm probably gonna have to, and I know, hopefully some of you are not like record buffs here, because I know that this is not how I should display my records. I know that this is like the least safe way you could possibly display your records. But at the same time, I feel like I spent my money on it, and I don't really play my records anyway, so I should display them how I want and use them the way that I want, even though I know that it's like not good to do it that way because it gets dust on them and the records get ruined. But I'm not listening to them anyway. Like, I like the way that they look, so I'm probably gonna leave it like that if I'm being honest, but we'll see. Anyway, you guys, that's all for now, but I'll talk to you guys later. You guys, I'm literally, this is real time right now. I'm so excited. Okay, I just got a message from a girl. You're on the interview list as well. Hell yeah, this is so exciting. Oh my. Okay, you guys, I'm so pumped right now. Okay, so I literally, this is actually insane. I literally just put my phone up so that I could tell you guys about this other job that I had applied to and that reached out to me literally right after I filmed that last clip. They reached out to me to set up an interview, and I actually had 2 different jobs reach out to me to set up an interview. One of them was sales, which was very confusing to me because I had applied on accident to a sales position for jewelry, and I had applied on purpose. Like, so I applied to the wrong thing on accident, and so I went back in and I applied to the thing that I actually wanted to do, which was customer service. But I guess maybe I looked better for sales with all like the YouTube background, but I got accepted for an interview for the sales position, but not accepted for the customer service, which was a bummer. But I also got a different interview scheduled with this other company for a job, and I ended up getting the job. And I was so excited about it. However, at the same time I ended up getting that job, I had a girl reached out to me from one of the groups that I'm in. Well, I actually reached out to her because I had applied for a role that she had recommended, and she like sent me a new resume, or new like interview, what is it called? New application that would be like her recommending me or whatever. Well, her and I connected, and like, she's so nice, you guys. She's so nice. She actually voice memoed me, and like, she sent me a voice memo almost immediately, and it was like an 8-minute long voice memo. And you guys know, I was like, this is a girl that after my own heart, to be honest with you. When I get those types of voice memos, I want to move, you guys, because I'm really not loving the lighting. Okay, is this any better? Also, ignore my everything going on in the back. Okay, it's all my gym equipment. This isn't better though. I actually think I might like it better over here. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. She ended up telling me that she was going to like recommend me for this job. Well, I ended up not getting the job, and well, not getting it, not even getting interviewed for it, because they filled the class before I was able to be interviewed for it. So that was kind of a bummer. But she literally, as I was gonna record this for you, life is so weird, just reached out and told me that they had me on the interview list for the following like classes. Well, not classes. They're like, so you know, you train for a while. This specific job that I'm wanting to go for is a 10-week training class, which would be honestly perfect for me. But how crazy that she reached out literally the second I went to tell you guys about this other job. Because this other job that I just got, genuinely concerned. Genuinely not quite sure how I'm going to like it. I have to take like a licensing test. Hopefully that doesn't give away what the job is. But I have to take a licensing test, and as you guys know, I'm wanting to go into dental, obviously. Like, that's my end goal, is to go into dental. So, like, I don't really want to be focusing on dental school in addition to trying to get licensed for this other thing that, like, I'm just not that passionate about it. Honestly, I don't even know how I got the job because my interview was garbage. Like, it was actually so bad. I think the girl cut me a break because I was super, super nervous. And, like, she tried to get me to sell myself, and, like, I just did a horrible job at it. And she was like, okay, well, do you have, like, she, like, really coached me on how to be good for the job. And then she was like, we're gonna offer you the job. And I was like, heck yeah. I was almost positive that she wasn't going to. But mostly because, like, I just don't know anything about the field. It was just a job I applied for, to be honest with you. I'm, like, excited about the job, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying not to stress over it too much because, like I said, I'm gonna have to take a test for licensing, and I just am nervous that I won't do good on the test. So sorry, you guys. My camera ended up dying on me while I was talking to you, but I'm just pumped to have that lined up because it like lessens the pressure on me, because I am really nervous that I won't be good at that other job, or that I'll fail the licensing exam. And if I fail the licensing exam, like, that would just suck. It would just suck. So I don't want to get myself too hyped, because I don't like to be, like, I would get super disappointed in myself if I was super hyped for that job and then I failed the licensing exam and I can't move forward with the job, because once you fail the licensing exam, like, they don't let you. And the training for that is only a week for my other job, like the job that I just got. So I'm just nervous because a week doesn't seem long enough for me to actually, like, learn enough to be good at and do a test. I'm just so bad at testing, and I have to go in person for the test, which also makes me nervous and reminds me of high school when we had to go in for midterms. But we'll see how it goes with that. But I am really, really excited that she just reached out about this other job, because she's kind of, like, coached me on how the job is and if I'll like it or not. And, like, she seems to think I'd be a really good fit for it, because it requires a lot of empathy, the job that she has now. And, like, you guys just know how I am. So it just, like, feels like a good fit for me, but we'll see. Exciting things happening over here.
I've been running round in circles, chasing my tail and lost my way, seeking shelter in different corners, never finding a place to stay. Somehow ended up here on the ground. Brother, help me up, I've fallen down. I know that I'll hurt the ones that I hold dear, the ones I love. Thought that I would find the answers, drinking till my feet felt numb, just like Father did when I was young. I don't know how I could be so dumb. I've been lost far too long. I can't see, I'm trapped in darkness. Life has turned its back on me, it seems. Brother, help me up, I've fallen down. Have you ever felt like someone who's meant to be somewhere else, caught inside a state of mind where nothing is really making sense. That's
okay, you guys, I just had an update call with my friend Natalie, and she has so many big things happening in her life right now. So it was a much needed update conversation because she's pregnant and she's getting married. So very, very exciting things going on in her life. But I ended up doing some laundry while I was talking to her. I actually have a whole extra bin behind you guys of laundry that I still need to fold. But the problem with doing laundry is that like now we kind of hang most of our stuff. So it's like I used to fold them all and then bring them in there and then hang them afterwards, which seems like just dumb. So a lot of times now, like, I just don't do them at all. Like, I don't fold anything other than like towels. Obviously, I'm gonna fold the towels. But that is what's happening here. So I am going to finish up this laundry. I actually did my bedding as well. Oh, I need to give you guys a huge update for bedding. So a long time ago, I got those like clips to go on the bottom of my bed. I'll put it on screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but they're like the clips to hold your sheets on your bed. And I literally, if you buy anything that I recommend in the world, it is these clips. You need to buy these clips because we were struggling so much before with like our sheets every single time. Literally every night without fail, they would pull up in the middle of the night and we would be laying on the mattress with no sheet, which I just watched a TikTok the other day and it said that we need to switch all of our sheets to satin or something because we probably have dust mites in our sheets and dust mites in your bed too, which is mildly concerning. And also I'm not rich, so I will not be doing that because I already have like 100 sheets when it comes to these cotton ones, which we really like the cotton ones we got from Amazon, but the little clip things have been a lifesaver. I know, baby, I have to bring her for a walk. She's been dying. I've been on with Natalie for the past like 2 hours and Sunday's like, okay, it's time, I have to go potty. But you guys need to get those clips for your bed sheets because it makes a world of a difference. Literally, I never wake up, like it holds them into place for months. Like sometimes we don't, that's not good, but sometimes we don't wash our sheets for a while, you know, as people don't, and the clips hold them into place. They never come off. Like it's so incredible. I'm going to wrap this video up here. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys in the next one because I have to get this little bean on a walk with me. But I will see you guys in the next one.